So apparently Trump just signed a disaster declaration for Texas County that was severely impacted by flooding. And let me get you the details why I'm just like, seriously, Trump? So Donald Trump has signed a disaster declaration for Kerr County, the Texas county most impacted by severe flooding that rocked the area. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Lyons Levitt posted a statement from Trump on Sunday that announced the declaration. I just signed a major disaster declaration for Kerr County, Texas, to ensure our brave first responders immediately have the resources they need, the statement said. I just signed a major disaster declaration for Kerr County, Texas, to ensure our brave first responders immediately have the resources they need, the statement said. This is where I'm like, seriously, Trump? Okay, like, we see what you're doing. So the U.S. Department of Homeland Security announced FEMA. Come again? FEMA? Huh? That agency, Trump, that you said needed to be dismantled, that said, we don't need FEMA. It is a disgrace. It doesn't work. We just need to rely on state resources to fix our natural disaster issues. Okay, so why is FEMA coming up out of nowhere now, Trump? Why? This man has cognitive issues, y'all. He does not know what he's doing. From day to day, from hour to hour, from minute to minute, his mind is changing. If FEMA was having problems, just like the Department of Education, you improve it. You give it more funding and you make it better. You don't dismantle it. Just because it wasn't functioning properly or as well as it could have been does not mean it's not a service that is needed by the American people that we are paying for. So you're getting rid of all these agencies, all these services that American people need, and you want to call it welfare, whatever you want to call it. It's money, we're paying for it, so I don't care. Yes, it is the welfare of the people. Nothing wrong with that. Let's start to use some common sense, everyone. And you're getting rid of all of these government agencies and government programs that the American people are paying for with our tax dollars, our hard work, and you're giving these tax cuts to billionaires for what? They barely pay taxes to begin with. Make it make sense. So, of course, here come Trump trying to activate FEMA after you've dismantled it and, like, basically rendered it useless, which I don't know if FEMA actually has people that come through. I mean, they probably do, but the real impact of FEMA is the money. And that's what Trump was trying to do, is take that money and run with him and his robber baron crew. They were trying to take that money and run off and give it to the billionaires and himself. That's why he's like, oh, FEMA's not needed, just the state. The state doesn't have enough money. They don't have the resources. They're not set up to deal with these natural disasters because that's not how our system is set up. That's not how our government's been set up. And so now you've got all these people that are dead, all these children who are missing because people didn't get the warning in time, and everybody's passing blame from one person to the next. And of course, they're blaming everybody under the sun. They're even blaming Jasmine Crockett. Like, are you serious right now? Absolutely not. We're not doing that. Blame your boy Trump, because 77% of people actually voted for this. 77% of the voters in Kerr County at 77% voted for Trump and his shenanigans. And Trump was not secretive. Y'all know he has a big mouth. He told everything at them pep rallies what he was going to do. So yes, people actually voted for this. They voted for this crap. And the reason why I'm not happy about it, because I know everyone did not vote for this, and I know the children definitely did not vote for this silliness. So let's go ahead and continue with this. So they said, someone said, thank you, Trump. We are currently deploying federal emergency management resources to Texas first responders and will work closely with state and local authorities to ensure the people of Texas get the support they need as search efforts continue and recovery begins, said Kristi Noem's dumbass U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security. Child, bye. She talking about thank you, Trump. You literally are doing your job, first and foremost. You're literally fixing the message you created, secondly. Because if Trump and Elon Musk and all their sycophant regime asshats had not dismantled all these agencies that were protecting American lives, people wouldn't be dead to begin with. People wouldn't be missing to begin with. Hello? They literally had alerts on Twitter. I want to say it was Twitter in way enough time to notify everyone about this flood coming through. At least 24 hours prior, the National Weather Service was putting out messages that this flood was coming through, that there was a warning, and then there was like a directive, like y'all need to clear out. And the city was slow to respond, of course, because they had their heads up their asses because they were in Trump land. And they didn't listen. They weren't paying attention. And so now we have 20 plus people missing, and a lot of them are children. We have like 15 children dead. Dead. I don't think y'all heard me. Dead. Like they're planning funerals for these children now. And altogether, every time I look on the news, every time I see a new news article, the number of the death toll goes up. It's up to 70 now. 70. It's on a list as one of the worst natural disasters that's happened in America history. Like, this is insane. And you got Chrissy Gnome's dumbass trying to act like, oh, the systems are outdated, so we've been updating. Girl, shut the you know what? I'm trying to keep it clean, y'all. I'm trying not to get banned off of TikTok. I cannot with these people. I cannot. They do whatever the fuck they want, and then they just go kick the can down. They blame other people. No, it's your fault, Christy dumbass Gnome. It's your fault, Trump. It's your fault, Elon Musk. It's your fault, Republicans, with your big ugly bill. Cutting all the programs that people need to survive, to live a good quality of life. Like, why should the billionaires be the only ones living their best fucking lives? Why? Who deemed you more important? I would love to know. So the department also said that the U.S. Coast Guard has been activated and is working around the clock on search and rescue operations they shouldn't even be on, because they should have had enough they had more than enough notice. If their systems were up and they were doing their damn jobs, they could have cleared everybody out. Kirk County received the worst of the flooding that inundated Central Texas on Thursday, with the most reported deaths coming from the county. About 59 of the deaths, including 21 children. 21 children? Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus help me, God. I can't. I cannot. Every time I look, the number gets bigger. I thought it was 50. You know what? I'm about to throw up. I'm feeling just sick. I just feel nauseous. I feel sick. Like, this is all these different disasters, like the helicopter crash, all the USAID, the millions of people that died because the USAID cuts, or going to die because of it in the future because USAID is gone, just snatched from the people. This is blood on Trump and his administration's hands, and Elon Musk. Like, I'm sickened by this. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. And now you have people who have died in custody of ICE. You have immigrants who've died while in custody, and they're not all here illegally. And they're not all brown either, in case people think, oh, it's not going to be me. Anyways, I'm so angry right now. Okay, let me continue. I'm so mad. Because the children did not vote for this. This is why Trump is trying to take the history out of public schools so that our kids can be misinformed and grow up to be ignorant adults who vote for this kind of stupidity. So these families are enduring an unimaginable tragedy with many lives lost and many still missing. Trump's statement said, yeah, because of you. It's your fault, Trump. Your fault. And guess what? These people they're not going to blame Trump. That's okay. That's okay. You can keep getting it wrong and keep losing your loved ones because of this asshole. Keep getting it wrong. Keep blaming the people that actually care about you, that are actually trying to create legislation to protect you. Keep getting it wrong and keep burying your loved ones while you're trying to continue to put Trump on a pedestal that he has not earned or deserves. So the search for those missing after the flood stretched the third day. On Sunday, those still missing include 11 children and a camp counselor for Camp Mystic, a Christian summer camp where most of the dead were recovered. That is heartbreaking. That is so awful. Most of the dead recovered from a Christian summer camp. Where are the Christian nationalists now? Where are you? It's pretty silent. Hope y'all got your boats. Hope you're out there with your life jackets to go save the dead and the missing. Go look for them. Where are you all? You big mouth idiots with your Bibles that you're trying to shove down people's throats. Where are you when this happens? This is what y'all wanted. This is what you voted for, and now you're silent. You disgust me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I am just disgusted. And I will see y'all in the next video.
Now that the sun is up, the search and rescue operations are starting to pick up here just outside of Camp Mystic. We'll move out of the way, and you can see a pickup truck is there outside of one of those cabins. We've seen people coming in and out of that cabin that's closest to us. We know that housed some of the youngest campers. This is all part of rescue missions that are underway after floodwaters rose in the early morning hours on Friday.
We've been rescuing people out of these camps by the hundreds, all day.
Officials in the Texas Hill Country are calling rescue and recovery efforts in the wake of historic flooding a marathon. Authorities say more than 850 people have been brought to safety after the raging Guadalupe River rose more than 20 feet in less than 2 hours Friday.
Our primary focus is on search and rescue of every single person involved, and we'll continue through the night to make sure that happens.
At a local private Christian camp, Camp Mystic, 27 people are still missing. Families of 4 young campers have confirmed to CNN that their girls have died.
I got to see firsthand many of the body bags, and it breaks my heart. And we didn't know. We know we get rains. We know the river rises, but nobody saw this coming.
Local, state, and federal resources have been deployed to Central Texas to assist. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says they've deployed Coast Guard assets for round-the-clock search and rescue.
That will be deployed so that the search and rescue efforts don't stop even when it does get dark at night.
Officials warn they expect the number of deaths to rise. The Kerr County Sheriff says several adult and child victims have yet to be identified. Now, the community is out trying to help in any way that they can, giving their time, giving donations of supplies to help those who lost everything during these catastrophic floods. We're expecting an update from officials at 10 a.m. local time, hoping to hear some good news on those rescue and recovery efforts. In Hunt, Texas, I'm Lee Waldman.